Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just putting down our cards for next week, which I believe starts 6th of September on Monday. Let me just check. Oh no, today's the 6th of September, so that was a lie. 7th of September. So already getting ourselves stuck into September. So we finished with the deck that I was using last week, which was the Fairy Tale Tarot, the Inner Child one. So this week I'm going to be using a different deck, and I'm going to use the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. I may not use it for the whole month because for September, October, and probably into November, I'm going to use Black and White Fortnite deck as usual, but I'm going to use some of my spooky decks because we're coming into that autumn time, and also, sorry, excuse me, into that kind of Halloween time. So I've got quite a lot of spooky decks, and I will be putting up a quick video to look at all my different spooky decks over the next week or so. But I thought I would start with a Bohemian Gothic. I've got a couple of new ones that I need to unbox, so there'll be unboxings of those. So yeah, quite a lot going on for this month. But let's have a little start with our normal Black and White Faulkner deck to get us started and see what we've got. Okay. See what the Faulkner deck has got to tell us this week. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is lovely because what the Queen of Pentacles says is that we've got this abundance, this sense of achievement, this sense of being able to get to where we want to get to, of making a success of things. It's a great card in terms of money. It's a great card in terms of having the nice things in life and being able to enjoy, like the fruits of your labour, really, I suppose, because the Pentacles cards do all come with a bit of a hint of taking time and work to get to where we're going to get to. But they're great cards, you know, they're really, really lovely, positive cards that are saying you can have the things that you want. They are quite materialistic, and I don't mean materialistic when people talk about being materialistic. They can, it kind of has like a negative connotation. It's not necessarily so. You know, it is nice to have nice things, but it shouldn't be what life is all about. But it's a really nice card talking about comfort and having a nice, comfortable lifestyle. So really, really lovely start to the week. So I'm just going to get out our Bohemian Gothic Tarot. So this is the box that comes in. That's a Baba Studios deck, and it is one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. Let's have a look and see what we've got with this beautiful deck, which I'm finding it really difficult to shuffle today for some reason. Don't know why, but there we go. Let's just have a little look and see what we've got. Okay, that's those shuffled. I would just say I absolutely adore the backs on these. Look at those. They are just outstanding. Love them, love them, love them. So this is our card for the week. It's the Ten of Wands. Now, I've had the Ten of Wands come up a lot for me lately. So when the Ten of Wands keeps coming up, it's almost like it's telling you, excuse me, not to take too much on. So, you know, you can be carrying a lot, especially in this day and age, and the way things are at the moment. We can all take on too much and have too much going on, and just be really burdened. And I was only saying to somebody else in a reading the other day, where, you know, sometimes it is not the big things that tip us over the edge. You know, it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, isn't it? So what the Ten of Wands is saying is there are things that you kind of have to carry. We go through life with stuff that we do have to carry. But if you don't have to carry something, put it down. And that's kind of the energy that my guys got, is because, you know what, for goodness sake, if you don't need to be carrying that around, just put it the hell down, and leave it alone. Sometimes that's really difficult for us, especially if you are a fire sign person. I mean, it is a wands card, so this is a fiery card. But if you're a fire sign person, it's very difficult to put stuff down, leave it alone. It is very difficult. And I'm sure for some of the other signs too. I'm just speaking as a fire sign because that's my experience. But what the Ten of Wands is saying to you is don't take too much on. Put it the hell down. But it's funny because I don't often see this in this card. But what I'm seeing here is 1111. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's 1111 in the back of that card. So when I see things like 1111, that to me is a sign that my angels or my guides, my spirit guides, are around me and they're trying to help. So what they're probably saying to me, just through this card, for me noticing that, and obviously I'm doing it in our public video for the week, so it's clearly for somebody else as well. This is not just about me. There's clearly someone somewhere out there that's going to look at this and that needs to hear, put some stuff down, let your spirit guides carry that, let them sort that out. And it's really interesting because I did something like that very recently with something absolutely massive that I did not know how on earth it was going to be resolved. It wasn't actually my stuff, it was for somebody it was for somebody else, she says, not after just telling everyone not to take everybody else's stuff on, but it was for family. And I just sent it out there and just said, you know, don't know what you're going to do about this, don't know what don't know how to solve it, got no idea, please help the situation. And they have helped the situation. The situation is now much, much better, in a much, much better place. So, you know what? Trust them. Let them have a go for you. That 1111 is very clearly saying that your guides are with you. So, you know what? Give them what you need to give them. I'm going to use a different oracle deck as well for September. I may be swapping and changing this around through September because I've got a lot of spooky or a kind of September-y type of oracle decks as well. But I thought I'd start with this one. I did an unboxing of this, which will, if it isn't up on my channel already, it will be shortly. This is the Mists of Avalon, and I absolutely love this deck. So I'm just going to keep the guidebook out though, because there are some characters that I don't have an awful lot of knowledge of, so I may need to delve into the book. And it's an oracle deck as well, so I kind of think with oracle decks, the books are really useful because they do tell lots of different stories, a little bit more so than tarot, I find, with guidebooks, although there are some absolutely wicked tarot guidebooks out there. So let's just have a look and see what we get with this lovely oracle deck. So this is another oracle deck with an absolutely fab back. So let me just pop this over here, see what we get. Okay, so we got the King of the Fairy Realm. I mean, this looks great. Anything with horses on, I absolutely love. So I'm going to have a look. It's called A Journey. I'm going to have a little look into the book. 35. Let's have a look and see what we can see in the book. King of the Fairy Realm. So the King of the Fairy Realm is saying, become an ally to the realms of magical order and knowledge. We await the magic within you to align with the wisdom of the worlds. So it says, renewal doesn't just happen. You make a journey into the shadow self, the dark abyss, facing all the aspects of yourself that bring up challenges, fears, and everything that you've buried deep within. You must clear the way for new life. It's clearing your past that can create a path to a renewed future. There is more, but I won't read all of that out because I need to keep the videos not too long. So basically what this card is saying really is to be able to kind of go within and discover what you have within you, what you need to let go, what you need to bring with you, what is useful, what is not, all of that kind of thing. In the book, The Mists of Avalon, they talk about the fairy realm, and they talk about Morgan Le Fay goes into the fairy realm, and once you're in that realm, you can be there forever. But it is kind of a place where there's all of this stuff going on, and you can kind of use that time to work out what you want to take with you and what you don't want to take with you. So it's about exploring you, maybe looking at your shadow, maybe doing that kind of work. So there's an interesting energy to this week, I would say. Don't be afraid to look at yourself and see if you're on the right path, what you feel is your right path. A lot of people ask when they have readings, am I on the right path? Chances are, if you're asking if you're on the right path, you're probably not, because there's doubt there. I believe when you're on the right path, you know you are. You will feel it. It's not something that someone else can really confirm or deny for you. You would feel that deep in your soul if you're on the right path. So I'm just going to pop down a little Brian to go with these cards. I will just quickly show you Merlin as soon as he's around. Hey, Merlin. Hey. Hello. Yeah, Chinook's actually over there. He's asleep. Merlin's up and about and having a mosey. So our Brian card for this week is, I love it when a plan comes together, which is really interesting because the last few weeks we've had that plan card, make a plan. That makes complete sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope that you have, when we've looked at this energy, kind of come up with a bit of strategy for yourself, because if you have, this is saying to you that that plan is coming together. If you haven't, do that now. Have a strategy, have a plan, because this week is a really good time to get all of that stuff together and make something happen that is successful. Your hard work has paid off. See, Queen of Pentacles is exactly the same. Your hard work is paying off. It's successful. So these cards are all linked together in quite a nice way this week. Let me just spread them out so you can see them all properly. Don't take on too much though. Just go within and see what you believe is the right path for you. I will leave that with you. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. Those things are free to do and they really help my channel get recognised. It puts it up in a higher place in the search, so I get seen more often, which is great. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a like and a subscribe, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.